Welcome back to the High Note, guys. My name is Victor.
I'm Tashar.
And we are back with the High Note. Guys, welcome back. A little bit of applause. Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah. We are reviewing the best rapper of all time. Okay, sorry. Tashar's favorite rapper.
Hey, yo.
Macklemore,
Why are
aka
you yelling?
Ben, for the reindeer in the back.
The reindeer.
We are reviewing Ben Macklemore. Alrighty.
Yo.
All right. Do you know anything about Macklemore?
Nah, that he thought he was gay in the 3rd grade.
You're right. That's all I know about. I'm fine. Okay.
Okay.
He's a Seattle rapper, I think. I think we're like saying different things online, how he's from Seattle, but he was born somewhere else. But I'm going to just stick with Seattle. Seattle rapper. He released his first album in 2005 called The Language of My World. And he also, like a little years after that, in 2012, he created his biggest hit album, The Heist, with Ryan Lewis. And did you enjoy that album? Did you listen to that album?
I think I vicariously did because it was very popular when I was in middle school or high school. So I listened to it, and I think so many of the singles I kind of remember.
Top 3 singles, Same Love, Thrift Shop. And
so because of that, I do. But can you if you pointed a gun at my head and said name whatever?
Name 3 songs besides Thrift Shop, Same Love.
I don't know.
And that's the last time we saw Tashar.
Yeah.
It would have been over.
Did you do Hey There, Delilah?
Hey There, Delilah was none. Okay. Also, throughout this whole, me just studying his work, me just investigating everything, I was trying to figure out, what's the hate against Macklemore? Why do people hate him? I hated him, and I realized, thinking about it, why do I not like Macklemore? Why do I give him so much shit? Why? Huh? Was it because he's white? Is it because he's a bad rapper? Or is it because of the Kendrick Lamar incident in 2013 in the Grammys? Obviously because he's white. A lot of people I went to different Reddits. A lot of people were like, because he's white. And I'm like, oh my God.
It's okay.
Jesus. But no, it's because of the Kendrick Lamar incident. He won the Grammy, but it should have been Good Kid, Mad City. And basically he did he posted it online how he was like, Kendrick Lamar deserved this. And then he texted Kendrick Lamar about how he deserved it. And then post that text message online. So that's where all the hate came from. I believe so. But yes. So we're reviewing Macklemore with our 3-2-1 rule. Of course, 3 songs, 2 featured songs, and 1 album. With some pros and cons as always. Then we'll go to our categories, our 6 categories. And then, of course, stick to the end for the high note. Any questions?
I think I'm good.
You good?
I'm ready.
You ready?
To feel the Mac. A little more. Aha!
I'll feel his Mac.
Oh.
All right, let's get to the first
big
song.
Mac? Oh.
Huh? First song! White Privilege. Real. How do you feel about this song?
I mean, my exact notes was, pop off for self-awareness. The production was nice. The awareness and the points he's making are good points. I think it's good advocacy. However, I don't know. There's 2 thoughts that I have that give me pause. One is every time I kept hearing it, I couldn't stop thinking that this is just the white Tom McDonald, or not the white. My bad. Let me rephrase. The liberal Tom McDonald. Let me say.
Tom McDonald's not white.
No, he is. That's why I was wrong. The liberal Tom McDonald. And ever since I saw that, I couldn't unsee it. And that's what I've been listening to this whole discography through the lens of.
Just thinking of fucking Tom McDonald the whole entire time.
But on the other end, it's kind of hard for me because it's there's this thing of okay, yes, you're a white rapper in the industry. Then when you become the self-aware, I'm just white and so I gotta step away, that's honorable, but it also kind of makes a lot of your career I'm being exceptional in virtue of me accepting this. And so it feels weird, it becomes somewhat like a gimmick. Not saying it's intentional.
Yeah.
Which with this song, it's not the biggest problem, but later on as we go through the discography, I think it starts to lend itself to be start to get a little preachy or a little corny. Plus, like execution wise, there was these moments where the syllables just landed on the beat like off, and I thought it was just I wasn't used to hearing him rap, but no, I think like genuinely the syllables just don't line up to the beat, and it's like a little awkward.
I think this is like his first album.
Yeah.
This is his first album. This
Okay.
is his come up.
Yeah, so there's definitely like a lot to be learned, but also like since this is his first album, it's kind of like okay, well we can see where his roots and advocacy and all that stuff come. So
Yeah.
overall, it was a fine song.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed some of the things he said. I thought they were pretty good. Well, first of all, this song came out where a whole bunch of white rappers coming out, and we all know because of the big white wolf Eminem, and then a whole bunch of white rappers
Dude, I thought you were
came
gonna
in.
say iced tea, Vanilla Ice.
I totally forgot that was a person. I totally forgot Vanilla Ice was a guy.
It's okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry. The GOAT Vanilla Ice, my bad. He actually started it. But a lot of the things he says here, what was it? Rock was actually, like, if you think rap is a white, well, he said something about like that, then you think rock was actually started by Elvis. Well, rock was not started by Elvis. It started by, like, you know what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
And then also, what else he said? I'll give anything to have the right rhyme. Oh, fuck. I can't even read my shit. I'll give anything. I'm gonna leave. I'll give everything have to write a. I'm done. Oh my god. Basically, well, I'm gonna paraphrase what he's saying here. Basically, he's gonna give everything he has to write the rhymes he is, even though this culture isn't his. This culture is not mine. That's what he says. Which I was like, damn. And he says that white rappers just had to pick up the mic while. Well, no, he said he had to pick up the mic. That's it. While other rappers struggled, fight the system to pick up the mic. And I was like, damn, that's a bar. I love how self-aware he is, like you said. Second song, Excavate. How do you feel about that?
This is kind of where like my love-hate relationship with Macklemore's speak singing kind of came about. I don't know. It just kind of bothers me. If I'm gonna be really, really mean, I am gonna be really meany. Sometimes I feel like most white rappers are just people who wanted to be artists but didn't have a good singing voice, so they just started rapping.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's a crazy statement.
So maybe that's what's going on here. Who knows? But overall, this song was fine, and it was nice. It was cute.
Yeah,
That's how I felt.
That was one of the better songs in that Gemini album. I did not like.
Really?
I did not like that Gemini album. That album was just bad. I did not like it. I liked two songs. I liked Excavate, and I liked was that Excavate the last song? I forgot, but I know it was the last song and Something Shop. I think it was not Thrift Shop. It was not Thrift Shop. It was Something Shop. But I chose this one because I liked the first verse, really. I liked how he built up. There was actually passion for a second. There was passion there. And then the last verse kind of died down, but I only did it because of the first verse. That's really it.
Fair.
The third one. The classic. Top 10 songs of all time. Yeah. When I was in the third grade, I thought it was gay.
If you couldn't guess, the third single was Same
Love.
Love.
Oh, classic. I'm not gonna lie, as much crap I talk about this song, I really love the chorus.
I high-key did the same thing. It was one of those things where, like, as a song technically, is it good? The chorus is nice and the piano's catchy. Beautiful. There's nothing to, like, run away with it. But, quite honestly, like, it was one of those things where Victor put it on the playlist to listen to. Like, we have a playlist where we start to listen to everything. And I remembered, I was like, oh yeah, it's a song. And then it played. And like, there was this deep part of me that like felt this sense of nostalgia. And I was like as soon as I heard like the ding, 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 like, you know how it starts. And I didn't realize, like, I think this song now is pretty cheesy. But at the time, it was one of those things where this was the only song that was really explicitly talking about it, especially from a person who wasn't actually queer. And it was just one of those things where I grew up with so many queer friends. Personally, I've always been straight my whole life, but I had a lot of people just assume that I was gay because of the way I talked and stuff like that. So the whole like having a checklist and a mathematics on how straight you are compared to everything else, and you like kind of kept it up. I remember the first time I listened to it, and I was like, yeah, I do that all the time. Is that not like what people do? And I was like, oh, fuck. And so it's one of those things where, like, yeah, technically, is it the best song? No. But I think because of the time period and everything it kind of brought up, and especially being one of the first non-queer people to be like, yeah, like, forget all this. Like, these people deserve love. These people are, like, the same. And, like, we shouldn't throw stereotypes to define someone's sexuality. Like, it was really impactful. And I think it actually helped a lot of people.
So were you good at Little League?
I wasn't, but I did play basketball a little bit.
Okay.
And all I did is I stood under a hoop and I caught the ball because I was taller than everybody else.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're that kid. They just passed it. The coach just told you to stay under there.
Yeah. And that was my basketball career, guys.
There you go.
Going pro next, guys.
Shaq right there. The next Shaq. I just love the chorus. And I can't change. That was all in my head the whole week. Literally. Just making coffee. And I can't change, you know? Even if I try.
As you're making a latte. As some lady's yelling at you for using the wrong milk. I can't change. Even if I try.
When I take orders in the 3rd grade, I thought it was good. Basically, it was actually a beautiful song. I love this song. I like the part where he says there's no freedom until we're equal. It's just true. And one thing he said is, we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago. I don't know how accurate that math is, but I like that. I like it. That's all I have to say for that. Same love. Beautiful song. 2 features.
I can't change.
Arrows.
I
have no notes for this. I just put it because I was like, well, this is a good feature than the rest of his features. So
it's fair.
I liked. I was vibing with the song. I mean, it's an okay song, I would say. What do you guys say?
Dude, I actually used to listen to the song all the time, and I kind of completely forgot until you put it on the playlist, and I was like, oh yeah, Young Tashar used to like bop to this shit. To this, whatever. I don't care.
You cursing.
We're 20 minutes in.
You're cursing.
We won't get demonetized.
We won't. I mean, we don't really get monetized.
We don't get monetized in the first place. But, yeah, it's a simple song. Max rapping is fine. I keep saying Max. Ben's rapping. I'm going to say
Ben. We're just going to call him Ben.
Ben's rapping. It is fine. It's just, it gives me, like, neighborhood band jamming in their garage, and, like, you kind of walk by. It's somewhat, like, unassuming, but kind of endearing. That's the song. That's how I feel about it. Yeah. So it's simple. It's cool.
Simple song. It's a nice little tune. I don't really have notes for it, but yeah. Arrows. There you go.
The next one.
Next song. FDT Part 2. What does FDT stand for?
Federal Distribution of Tashars.
It's actually not fine. I can't.
No one's ever said that.
This is my only note for this song. Your politics are like Starburst packs. Nobody F's with the orange one.
Tell me why when the song first came on, I thought Ben said the N-word, and I said, damn.
Ben, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this was funny, but it was high-key kind of cringy, and I'm pretty liberal, but this ain't it, Chief. This was not it. It was just pretty dumb. Also, not G-Eazy trying to have sex with Ivanka Trump. That was crazy.
Oh,
Starburst,
my God. G-Eazy.
Starburst line, also not it. I think
the best bar of all time.
I think this song was one of the most cringiest songs that I've listened to in a while, and we reviewed Baby No Money. So
I put the sex in sexy.
He's the Starburst we dislike.
Girl, I'm the strawberry Starburst. Everybody love me. Again, Lexi.
You're
Rachel, what the fuck did you just call me?
You heard me. There's a reason there's a whole pack of you.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Ben, the album Ben. I'm not gonna lie, the intro was actually solid. The first song. Did you not like the first song?
I put the rapping is okay, nothing crazy.
No, I mean that's what I said. It's solid. I think okay is solid. Okay is solid, right? Okay equals solid, right?
I thought okay was a state.
Get the fuck out of here. Ben album. Honestly, the album I thought it was solid. Okay. I thought it was okay. I thought it was, I mean, my bar was this low. So mean. There's a Five Nights at
Don't
Freddy's
worry.
line.
Mine's gonna be mean.
No, yeah, like this is easy. This is the good cop. That's bad cop right there. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, there's so much cursing in that.
What the fuck do you
Oh
mean?
my god.
Oh.
Good cop. All right. Five Nights at Freddy's line. I kind of like that one. Not gonna lie. No Bad Days was a kind of a vibe. He talks about the life of an artist, like on tour for one of the songs. A lot of things I saw when I was listening to his album. He sticks to the same thing. He talks about drugs a lot. About drugs, and especially like in this band album, he talks about his daughter, how he loves her so much, which isn't a bad thing. One line was like, "Gotta know everything, you ain't Nardwar." As you can see, he's a lyrical genius. Honestly, I liked Heroes with DJ Premier. Loved it.
I'll be a hero.
As you can see, he's a Catholic, Christian Catholic. I don't know.
Benny Boy.
Benny Boy, yeah, he talks about God a lot. Tears, addicted to drinking, and I like the tears concept because he talks about drinking and he compares it to a relationship. So it's like he's talking about a woman, but he's talking about or a man.
Ben, I'm pretty sure Ben has a wife.
Oh, Ben has a wife. Fake, dude. So fake.
He wasn't actually gay after all.
I thought he was.
He could have been bi.
Even if I
Let's
tried.
not bi erasure. All
Oh,
my
sorry.
bi people out there.
Real.
Sorry that you get accused of being selfish.
Yeah. You selfish. You're so selfish. Date a man. Be different. Be different.
Help.
I like how it makes. I was about to say I like how he's addicted to drinking. I meant to say I
Really
like how
relatable.
he talks about it and compares it with the relationship. I like how he does that and everything. Album was solid. It's okay. Here's the hate. So I'm gonna step back on this one.
It's not that bad. I wrote the rapping was okay. It was nothing crazy. There was a series of 3 songs that it was Bad Days, 1984 and whatever came after that, where my comment was, "What the fuck are we in Teen Beach movie?"
I love that movie.
It was just like it gave me like beach house pop, and that was fine. I mean, if you like that there's a time and place for it. He did say a line that made me instantly skip a song, which was "Never got accepted into music school. Now look at what I did with Music Fool."
That's bad.
I left.
Oh no, that's actually bad.
I left that one.
You said that.
Heroes is fine. Or Heroes was good. I think Heroes was probably the first one. Same with like Grime. Like these ones were like his rapping was actually like to some sort of technical caliber that was like, okay, cool. Made me think of 2 things. These are very specific references, but if you get it, you get it. One was the Rhett and Link rap battle, but it was like nerds versus geeks.
I am a nerd.
Yeah,
but I'm
that was-
studious for me to
that was
back
the-
to my gluteus. I fucking love that song.
That was
Sorry.
what this song reminded me of. And the other one was, if anybody watches Abbott Elementary, you know Tariq.
Yes.
It reminded me. Did you get to season 2 at all?
No, I'm on season 1.
Spoilers, but not
Whoa,
big
whoa,
spoilers.
whoa, 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 whoa.
It's a comedy
Whoa, whoa,
show.
whoa.
No, okay. There's a scene where you can unplug your ears. It's not that big of a deal. It's just there's a scene where Tariq does a song for a drug campaign, and it's just him being like, "Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs."
Oh,
and
I heard him rap.
So funny.
He's the best rapper of all
So,
time.
but it's very like cheesy and preachy. But like in Abbott Elementary, it's funny. But I think he kind of means it in this, and so it's like, eek. NLE Choppa, random feature, but it was
great.
good. I enjoyed.
I forgot.
And
He did
then
amazing.
Sorry reminded me of Noah Khan, and that was I don't know if I think that's a compliment or not. Overall, the album was fine. I think it was a good like little vibe. I don't know if I would go back and listen to it.
I'm not. I'm gonna be real. I'm not going.
I'm never
I'm
gonna-
not going. I'm not probably never.
It was
going back.
cool.
Maybe if we do like a revisit.
There was worse albums we've listened to.
There's worse albums like Baby No Money's album. Bag or Die.
Bag or Die.
Well, the album was pretty bad.
Antidepressants.
I'm getting lit today.
Anyways, yeah, so that's my thoughts on the album. It was holistically, it had a lot of themes that I think were personal to him and I really liked, but it did give like that sort of preachy-esque like vibe, which I Don't really know why, but I just didn't like it.
Okay, I understand. Well, let's go with the pros since you love him so much.
Yeah, my pros were simple. I think he embodies activism and gives voice to people who did not have a lot of voices, and he is a mainstream artist that does that. I think that's something that should always be applauded. His music is very easily accessible. I don't think it's really hard to consume his music, which makes his advocacy even more transferable, which as if that being a core tenet of what he's trying to do with his music means that like it's really successful in that sense. And he's pretty self-aware, like for the most part. I think he knows exactly what he's doing with what he's putting out. Yeah, I think those are all pros.
Yeah, for me, I like a lot of the features he chooses to put in the songs. I think they do a great job holding up and maybe even making the song better. I love his messages of all his songs. Like not all of his songs, but they are good messages. Like there's this one person I saw was like, the song it has a good message, just the wrong messenger, and I was like, oh. I didn't say that. That was somebody that said that. I didn't say that. Somebody said that, and I was like, damn. But he has great songs. Like, the meaning of the songs. He has actually pretty beautiful songs when he goes to pop. When he has like a singer on the chorus, it's pretty beautiful. I like how he speaks about the events. He's actually one of the only people that speak about the events that's happening now, which is a great big up to you. Talks about a lot of mental health and drug addiction, of course. It's great. He actually has his own company called Clean, I believe, or like his whole thing. I didn't do much research about that, but he has that, which is great. Oh, I'm gonna sit this.
What's your con? No, say your cons. You didn't have any cons?
I'm playing. I had cons.
I was about to be like, dang.
It's actually just pages right here. Okay, cons. My cons. There's no passion. There's no passion. I need more passion in it. Like sometimes I hear it, I'm like, oh, this is it, and then it just falls under. What he talks about is great and amazing, but sometimes I just need the passion there. Sometimes there's no passion in his voice, unless it's just me and I'm just dumb. No passion sometimes. No passion. Corny. I don't like using that word. I don't use that word freely, but yeah, I can. I mean, the Starburst line. Nardwar line. When rappers do like say corny lines to be funny, you know that they're being funny. But I feel like Macklemore,
there's a chance that there's some legitimacy to it. He's
I-
like, dude, this is fire.
this is fire.
This is
This is fire.
It's those TikTok,
This is it.
the TikTok videos where it's like, dude, this Goodwill has heat. You go, it's like, this is the heat.
Yes. I swear, like it doesn't sound like he's joking when he's saying these lines. So that's why I'm like, and honestly, if you just don't, sometimes if you just can't get past his voice, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. Let's just move on to the real critique over here.
Actually, I think yours was more mean than mine.
No, no, it wasn't. You take that back right now.
You haven't even heard mine. Well, mine's mean.
He has essays.
Yeah, but they're less mean. Anyways, the only problem I had was with this whole like self-awareness white rapper trope that ends up being put up as something that you pursue. You end up becoming popular in virtue of this self-awareness. Like people like you for being the self-aware white rapper. But what that ends up becoming is you tend to produce cheesy or preachy music because you're kind of tied in between two places where you don't want to do too much of like authentic rap because you don't want to steal from that community. But at the same time, you are trying to preserve that self-awareness because if you do anything that's outside of the scope of that self-awareness, it's perceived as not good or second than or whatever. So if everything is in reference to self-awareness, you kind of do become preachy. Preachy sometimes even worse than some like very, very like down your throat Christian rap, which is like not it's crazy.
Sorry.
Which can be really off-putting. And I think a lot of the times like he has the right message, but because it's confined to this brand, it ends up becoming very, very preachy.
Yeah, see, like I understand that feel. I try to get out of it, but I can see it more as in like what I have it compared to is like acting. Once like a person is in so many roles, like a non-serious role, and then they get to a serious role, it's hard to see that big change, especially throughout the whole career they've been doing this. Like the girl from Jessie, the blonde girl.
Probably Painless.
I don't know, but I know she was.
Was
in,
it the white girl?
In Kai, she was in that. Well, basically, when she transferred there, and I see you're trying to be serious, I was like, no, this isn't fair. I can't take her seriously. That's what I feel like when it comes to Macklemore. He has a same brand, keeping the same thing, and when he gets off that brand, talking about something serious, I can't take him serious. But that's just a me thing, and that's just a problem with people in general. So,
Time for scores.
time for scores. Let me just you and your fucking computers.
Sorry, Grandpa.
Good old days right here. Even though you're older than me.
If you didn't know, Victor aged 30 years in this recording.
Oh my
You can
God.
hear it progressively in his raspiness and his like, oh my goodness,
Actually, I've been smoking for a few times now.
for a few times.
I lost count. Categories.
Oh my
6
God.
of them. Lyrical ability.
I gave him a 5 out of 10.
I gave him a 4 out of 10. I mean,
Let's
there's
go.
nothing to, you know.
There's some skill,
Yeah, there's skill. Like there were some times we got into a pocket I really liked.
and that was.
Then that was.
And then
gone.
there was times
Then
where
it was
he
ruined.
said Orange Starburst
Nardwar.
and School Fool. What I did with School Fool. I'm gonna start saying that.
Secondary talents.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I gave 4 out of 10 because even Ryan Lewis kind of carried the heist.
Yes, he did. Even though he just makes it like a beat can make it so far. Secondary talent, I give it a 5 because he started a company. He does like he talks about opioid problems. I think he did a speech for Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I consider having speaking skills and like a speech. I can't say a speech for the life of me, and I count that as a skill. I personally count that as a skill. Giving speeches, talking to all these people. I count it as a skill. You may not, but I do. So I give him a 5. Cultural influence.
I give that a 6 out of 10 because, I mean, again, being one of the more... What?
I give it so low.
Well, he was one of the first people he's perpetually on the precipice of being one of the only artists to advocate for the most marginalized groups of people every single time. Whenever a big major divisive issue comes about, Macklemore is always the artist that you hear that is vocal about it. And that has shifted different people's perspective and stuff like that. Like Same Love was like, I mean, do I think Same Love like single-handedly changed anything? No, but it was good and it made a valuable impact to a lot of people. Same thing with his song for Palestine, Those
Yes,
things they spark the conversation, they bring things up, and
I should probably change my score.
Nah, stick 10 toes down. 10 toes down.
I give him a 3.
Oh.
I gave him a 3 because I totally forgot about Macklemore. I like literally when we were reviewing it, I was like, oh yeah, Macklemore's an artist. I gave him the 3. Like the reason why he boosted 3 is because of what you were saying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I kind of regret it. I kind of want to give him a 5 or a 6 as well, but I gotta stick 10 tones down.
10 toes down.
10 toes. I'm so many people are gonna hate me, but
All right.
yeah. But I'm the high note. The high note.
High note.
High note.
Enjoyability. What'd you score?
4.
I gave a 5.
I'm self-explanatory.
Yeah.
All right.
Variety.
You do?
I did a 4.
I did a 3.
Live, laugh, love.
Yes.
Uniqueness.
4.
3.
Yeah. Oh, I give him a 4.
So my final score was 27 out of 60,
Oh,
which gave it a 4.5.
my score was 23 out of 60, which gave it a 3.8 out of 10.
Wow.
Oh,
Hey. Anyways.
Time for the high note.
Yeah, the high note. High note.
Let me start it off. Okay?
Yeah. You have to redeem yourself for
Yes.
that 3.
The high note. Macklemore.
Oh my
I'm
God.
talking to you.
Okay.
You're a great man. Like, you talk about stuff. You talk about stuff that people don't talk about, especially back then and now. I like how you just push that drive, even though people don't take you seriously while pushing that drive. I still love what you're talking about. I love the messages. I do like some songs, and I think it's great with what you're doing, pushing, speaking out about the problems in the world, speaking about drug use and alcohol addiction, making a company about it, doing speeches about it, making songs about it. I love that about you, Macklemore, and I think you're a great person. I can not like some of your songs, and I think you're an amazing person. There's a lot of artists that I don't like their songs at all, but as a person, they're amazing. So I love you, Macklemore. I love you as a person. All right. Don't worry about the songs. I love you. For who you are.
I think you're confessing your love to a married man.
Oh!
And you were against Ariana Grande.
That's my high note. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep talking about the stuff people are not talking about. I like that about you. I love that about you. Keep doing what you're doing, Macklemore. Don't let anyone change your mind. Like
Even
the
if they
freaking
try.
high note. Don't listen to us.
Even if
Man, fuck the high note. But yeah.
Even if my high note was his advocacy, though may not make for music that I would necessarily go out of my way to listen to, is something I respect. He has always been the first to jump forward to protect the oppressed back in the days, queer advocacy, the continual representation of black artists. And then even now being the one, if not the only American artist to actively stand up against Palestine or stand up for Palestine and make a whole song dedicated to Palestinian people. That is admirable, and that deserves flowers no matter what you do, because to put your career on the line every single time to represent oppressed people is just respectable. That's something you cannot diminish or shut down. And so, yeah, I think that no matter what, like when he does that, that makes this music mean something a little bit more than just casual music, and that is what makes me frequently check him out. And like am never against seeing his music be for what it is. So I think that's the biggest high note I can give Macklemore.
Yeah, I mean, I love what you're doing, Macklemore. I love what you're talking about. I love what you're saying. Keep preaching. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yo.
And well, I think we concludes our Macklemore.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hints for the next artist.
Hints. You go first.
I'm gonna stare at some movies
You're gonna stare at some movies.
in complete silence.
That's your hint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's hard ass hint. My hint. Yeah. I heard that pussy was Grammy nominated.
That's crazy. That doesn't. I don't even think that's. I think that's making this person. I don't think that applies to this person at all. But we're keeping it.
No, he's
No, it applies. But I think if someone hears it, they're not gonna think that.
Bye, guys.
Take care. Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
We need to get Victor health insurance.
Yes, please. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, please. If you subscribe, help me get health insurance.
This is the desperate cries of a desperate man.
I need to see doctor visits. This would be very grateful, actually. Thank you so much. And if we hit like 200 subscribers, we'll do We'll do karaoke.
Oh, what the fuck?
And yeah, just please. And if you subscribe, I can get help. Bye.
Bye. Arrow.
In the 3rd grade, I thought it was good.